Yes. Joining us on the show this afternoon is a radiographer, host, a brand influencer, and reality star. You remember her from her outspoken nature from the Big Brother Naija All-Stars season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show this afternoon, Doyin! How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
How's the feeling like going into the house the second time? And, you know, like, I just want to know, and then coming out, is anything different?
I mean, of course it's different. This is a much bigger season than my season. So it's very, right now I just feel very confused, chaotic, just all over the place because I just came out. So well, I'm still settling in, trying to take it all in.
So in the house, before you went into the house, a lot of people were calling you the truth serum, calling people out. And then you went into the house and they were like, okay, this just gets interesting. And then you had a couple of, would I say, altercations with some people, the biggest one being with Pere. What was that about? Was there something brewing before that? And then that altercation, was it just something slight or it was something that you had to just trash?
I mean, the altercation for me was something that I had to trash because I had noticed that there was a trend in the house of, you know, whenever they couldn't find someone to pin something on, they'd opinion of doing. And because they know that no other housemate to say, oh, what if he wasn't doing? So it was just easy to say he's doing. So that altercation for me was very personal. I wanted people to know that he was telling a lie and I wasn't lying. So, yeah. So I had to keep it going until he admitted to lying.
So how did you feel when he punched the
I just thought it was being dramatic. I just thought it was being... At the time, I didn't even think he really meant it. I thought it was just acting because I knew it was lying. So I'm like, why would you go to the extent of punching a wall when you know you're telling a lie? So I just thought it was just... He just wanted to make the most out of the moment. That's what I thought.
Interesting. So the second day you got out, I saw an interview with Ebuka where, you know, he was asking you about stuff and then you said that you were really hoping that Nigerians would be smarter. Yep. And that they disappointed you.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask, do you not think that that is some sense of entitlement? Like, don't Nigerians have the right to put the person they want to still put in the house and then, you know, bring out the person they want to bring out from the...
Yep.
Like, I was just thinking.
I mean, I understand why you would think that that's... it's like I'm being entitled saying that. But I still stand by what I said before. Nigerians are not ready for reality TV. When you're saying you're doing reality TV, it's supposed to be based off of personality, who is giving most to the show, like who is... Nigerians will keep someone that sleeps... I'm not saying there's anybody like that right now in the house, but Nigerians will keep someone that sleeps every day just because they feel like, oh my God, I pity this. It doesn't make any sense to me, and that's just me being honest. Maybe we should be doing game shows, not reality TV, because when you talk about reality TV, you should be voting for someone that is giving you content, that is carrying the show, that understands what it means to be on reality TV. Nigerians, I don't know. I don't understand how they judge. I don't get it.
So do you have any grudges against us?
No, I mean, I've moved past that. But I mean, when I initially came out, I was like, what is happening here? Like, what else do you guys want? What do you want? Like, I don't know. I'm fine now. I've moved past it.
So talking about grudges and friendship, who was fake and who do you feel was the original self and who do you feel came with a strategy this time around?
I mean, I can only speak to who I know very well, and that's just myself. I know that I was real. I can't say that anybody else was fake. Did people have strategies? Maybe yes, and that's what they should. Like, I mean, you're coming to win 120 million, you should probably come with a strategy, right? So I'm sure there were a couple of people that had. But I don't know if I really paid that much attention to be figuring out who is fake or who is... I really don't know.
So did you have one? A strategy?
No, I didn't. No, honestly. Because I feel like you cannot plan your strategy until you've met the personalities in the house. The kind of people that you're put in the house with really determine what type of, you know, what side to yourself is going to come out. So, I mean, when I got to the house and I met not the people, the personalities, then I realized, okay, you know what, you can't be calm. You have to, like... put your foot down. If not, these people will drag your hair in the mud.
True.
Yeah.
So by the time you came out of the house and you saw the comments people were putting out there, especially about your supposed friendship with Ilebaye, what did you think of that? And tell us about your friendship with Ilebaye, all the ups and downs.
I feel like, I mean, when I came out of the house, I saw some comments about, you know, people saying I'm a bad friend, I'm this. I just think that a lot of people know the truth, but they don't want to say it. You know, there's this thing called standship. Like when they're standing someone, even if they can see the truth staring at them in the face, they still choose to lie. I don't think that anybody that wants to be honest with themselves would say that they don't understand what happened between the both of us. It is unfair to put your head out, stick your neck out for someone and fight for them and defend them, and then they go behind your back and do kiki kaka with the person that you were defending them. Yes, like it just doesn't make any sense to me. And calling you the devil and doing things like that, it doesn't make any sense. My friendship with Ilebaye, I mean, I just liked her. I just really liked her. I just looked at her like a younger sister in the house. I just thought she was really young. And to be honest, at the beginning of the show, she was really being bullied. I can't take that away from her. They were treating her in ways that I knew that they couldn't have treated other people in the house, and I couldn't stand for that. So it wasn't just about Ilebaye. If it was any other person, I would have felt that same way because I didn't like the action. But yeah, we fell out, and it is what it is. Yeah.
Okay, so so you really wanted to become head of house, and you became head of house eventually.
Yes.
Congratulations. And then immediately you became head of house. I started looking at you, I'm like, Doyin, is she ready for this leadership at all? Because, you know, a part of me was saying that, I think Doyin does not even know jack about leadership because, yes, you wanted to become head of house, and then you would be like, white money, and please, I don't have the strength, please sort it out. And I'm like, do you know that there are things that come with being a leader? And then Ebuka was asking you a question on that Sunday, and then you were talking about the adults and they should fix themselves. Because I really liked the question he asked because you were just like, you just wanted to be in that seat. You did not want to do anything that came with it. And I'm like, does that even translate to who she is in real life? Because I mean, looking at you, watching you, it's a reality show. Right. And so we can take things away and say that, oh, this is how this person is. And I'm wondering, and I'm a part of me is scared, like, no, do I really, if I meet you in real life, will I like Doyin to be my team? Because she would just be like, so I just want to sit with you, but I don't want to do anything. We will just be there, waking up and...
Okay, so what I would say to that is this. My leadership skills should not be judged based off of that HOH regime, and I'll tell you why. Immediately I became HOH, I knew instantaneously that the housemates were not going to cooperate with me. They didn't like me in the house. There was no point of me, you know, just getting into a back and forth with them.
Is that not being paranoid?
No, no. And if you've been following up on the show, you would know that by now.
So did you make any efforts?
I tried. Like I would say, oh, you guys come out, let's have a meeting. And there's certain people that would not come out. And the reason would be, well, she didn't pick me as BFF, or she didn't, all sorts of reasons. Like I could tell that they were going to not cooperate from a personal point of view. Like it wasn't because of any other reason apart from the fact that they didn't like me. So for me, I was just like, you know, I'm not going to stress myself. I'm just going to enjoy this immunity and enjoy the peace of mind that I have. And I'll be doing my leadership skills some other place, but not here.
Okay, I'm sure Doyin has a lot more to say. We need to go on this commercial break, and when we do get back, Doyin will still be here with us. Wow, it is.
It's your gut for me getting drunk and then Big Brother calling you and say, I cannot function. And I'm like, okay. Because I think the person who came to, it was Kim Oprah that came to wake you up. She was really scared. She didn't know what was going to happen. And then you were not going to go answer Biggie. And I was wondering.
I was so gone. And I just expected Big Brother to understand because I'm like, I can't even make it down the stairs. Like, except you want me to tumble down the stairs. So I'm like, I wouldn't have gone.
So I have seen a lot of housemates this time around complain that they're tired, especially this second time going into the house. A lot of people are complaining that, oh, it's stressful now. It's not like it was the first time. But for you, which did you prefer, this second time or the first time you went into the Big Brother house?
I prefer the second time.
Why?
This one. Even though it was tougher, to be honest, I was more myself this time. The first time I went on the show, I was very cautious because that was like my first introduction to this world. So I was very cautious. I was very worried about what my mom would think. But this time I was just like, you know what? I really don't care. I'm just going to be me unapologetically. So I really like that people now have a true sense of who I am because this is me.
All right. So when you came out, I think Ebuka asked the question to you, like, this my mouth, if only and all that. So let's talk about your mouth.
Yeah.
So I would like to know, do you think you talk too much?
Yes, I do. I talk a lot.
So do you think that's a good quality? Do you think you need to turn it down? Do you think that's you overreact sometimes?
Absolutely. I think I need to be a lot more measured with the way I say things. I think delivery is very important. That's something I need to learn. Sometimes I could be saying the truth, but the way you express the truth is very important because you need to be more sensitive. So that's one feedback I've taken from being on the show. I need to be more sensitive, be more tactful when I'm like expressing myself. I talk a lot. There are a lot of unnecessary things that I said on the show that I didn't have to. I mean, nobody's perfect. I guess that's my flaw. I don't really think my mouth is a bad thing. I just think if I'm able to control it better, then yeah, it's an asset as far as I'm concerned.
I like the fact that you're owning up to it. What's your relationship with Venita right now? When she comes out, what do you perceive would be the situation?
I don't have a relationship with Venita. I'm very indifferent about her, to be honest. When she comes out, you know, I mean, typical Venita, I expect her to try to throw some jabs here and there. Hopefully she's more mature or she has people around her that would tell her not to do that. But I'm not going to be responding to anything she says. I'm not going to have a conversation with Venita until reunion, I'm guessing. So
okay, so hold on. So I'm just going to bring something outside into this. So I think I caught you somewhere where you said something about Venita. You said age is just a number.
Yes.
You know, saying that maybe she's just old and she does not, you know, have the wisdom that goes with that age.
Yeah.
So these days, you know, you find younger people saying stuff like, you see your auntie, she's just old, she's something. And people are worried saying that, don't people who say this think that one day they're going to get to that same age, attain that age, and then people after them too would have stuff to say. What's your take on that? I don't know whether you saw a video of some girl who was saying that, oh, she's still in the market, she's 20-something, and one girl is 30-something.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, and people were really raising eyebrows.
Okay, so what I would say to that is this. When I get older, if I'm behaving like I have grown age-wise, but maturity-wise, I have not developed myself at all and I'm still acting a fool, then anybody that says to me that, oh, Doyin, you're acting, you're too old for this, they're well within their right to say that. I think Venita has said it many times to myself and Ilebaye. She has called us little girls, small girls. If she can, you know, refer to us as little girls and small girls, I don't know why I cannot refer to her as an old woman that does not have common sense. So if I grow up and I don't have common sense, so I'm behaving in ways that I'm showing that I have not developed myself in any way, and someone says that to me, I'll take it in good faith.
Okay, so coming out and seeing the events in the house, seeing what is going on in the house, especially there was this one where I think before you left, you told Cece to watch your picture or something, and then Ilebaye was kissing her. She kept telling her not to do that. So now seeing the way people in the house are behaving and reacting, the people you thought were your friends saying some things about you, who do you think you still be close to? Because I remember during the Venita question, you said, I watched an interview somewhere where you said that you're not sure if you'll still be friends with her when she comes out, but time will tell.
Yeah.
So who would you still be friends with?
Honestly, I can't mention anybody's name right now because I don't think that people were exactly entirely themselves on the show. I think because it's such a high-pressure environment, it's very easy to exhibit certain behaviors that you will not exhibit on a regular day. So for me, I'm open to getting to know people on the outside. And, you know, whatever impression I have of you from knowing you on the outside, then that would determine who would be my friend or not. It's not going to be based off of the show or anything like that. So I don't know for now.
Okay, so who do you think would be the winner of this 120 million?
Honestly, I don't know at this point. I don't know. I'm hoping... I don't know.
You're hoping? No. You're hoping?
No, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. Whoever wins it, may the best person win. But
what's it looking like?
It's looking like it's either going to be Cece or Ilebaye. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, so tell us, what are you up to? You were talking about changing the name of your podcast and all that.
Yes. So I was saying I'm going to change the name of my podcast from Doyin's Corner to Let's Have a Conversation. But actually, I'm sitting with my team to, like, you know, try to decide if I really want to do that. So when I'm sure about what I'm going to do, then I would release that out. But for now, I just want to focus on, you know, hosting gigs, anything that has to do with talking. I realize that I'm a good talker and I want to work with that. So hosting, I want to have a talk show eventually. Where I actually have an audience and have guests. And
nice.
Yeah, that's what I want to do long term. And of course, like brand influencing, and you know, I have a business, Eye Candy by Doyin David. This is my sunglasses.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done.
So we sell sunglasses, and yeah.
So, quick question before you go. A lot of people have been wondering how you keep in shape. Do you work out? Do you do Fit Farm? What do you do?
It is God. That's the only thing I can say because I don't work out. I've only been to the gym like twice to take pictures. I don't work out. I don't eat right. It's just God.
We wish you well, Doyin.
Thank
So,
you
since you're prepping to start your own show, I would love you to end the show today.
Hey, God, you people did this thing to me the last time. Okay.
So you should be prepared.
Let's try. Do I go now?
Yes.
All right, guys, it's been an amazing time with Doyin on the show. She has shared the highlights from the show and, you know, a low points from the show. And I hope you've enjoyed this interview with her. There's more to come on the show today. Just stay in tune and you're going to have a blast. Bye.
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 Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. I've done this with Lady Cat Doyin, and it is Honeypot here. Of course, we'll catch you tomorrow, bigger and better. Keep it locked.